My name is Christina Georgiou. We are running an experiment here, kind of food waste kitchen turned healthy twist, coming on here at the Redmond Community Centre, and it's growing. It's really interesting how it works out. Today we have a workshop, food, body, water. So to kind of talk about the importance of hydration in your diet, in your daily routine. So in the workshop behind us with the volunteers, we've got different varieties of water you could try. We're not going to tell them what it is. So there's kind of tap, distilled, bottled, and then also water we've gone and collected from a well in South London, in Wimbledon, and from Sussex, because we're all about kind of just getting to the core of our bodies where we're not necessarily able to in the city. And today, seeing as we've got this food, body, water workshop, as part of our kind of healthy eating routine, healthy eating workshops, we're making moussaka, like a healthy version of moussaka, which it won't be cooked. It will just have thinly sliced layers of vegetables, and the topping won't be cream. It will be almond and cashew cream, and it's very different, very tasty, very crunchy, and very alive. The food is full of enzymes, full of energy, so it's a noticeable difference. And then we're going to have some, let me check the menu, we're also going to have some stuffed mushrooms and stuffed tomatoes with kind of tahini, and we're going to have homemade hummus, homemade olive paste, and homemade kind of buckwheat rice flour bread, and lots of salads, and with some homegrown sprouts that we've been growing. Maybe some things from the garden as we're coming into spring. Things have started to pop up. And then we're going to have an apple, date and pecan pie. But all of it is going to be used with kind of alternative ingredients. So yeah, you're welcome to join us and have a look. We normally run this cafe every Wednesday here at the centre. And we have made some agreements with local shops, mostly wholesalers around kind of Stamford Hill, and now going further into Hackney as we've become more popular and we need a bigger supply. So we collect food waste or food surplus, stuff that is a day old or slightly bruised or cut or somehow that people that the shops would throw away. So we've made some agreements that will pick up food surplus, and then we also buy stuff we ask people to donate what they feel. We want them to give value to it, so we don't put a set price. We want people to actually give something value, and so with those donations then we buy other goods and other ingredients to kind of make up the rest of the menu. So we're here every week. Volunteers come from 10ish and help us chop and prepare, make juices, and then we kind of improvise with the food waste stuff that we have and the things that we've bought, and then a kind of rough theme of what the day is. So we've had Japanese cuisine one day, we had a diabetes workshop, so kind of sugar-free food, and we had like a detox at the start of the year. And then we try and aim to have lunch served at 13:20. 13:20 is the magical time that we kind of go for. And then it's growing. So now we're feeding about 40-50 people each week. And we have about 10 to 12 volunteers. They kind of steadily come in. And it's great to watch it grow.
Today is about raw food, a lot of raw food on our table, because raw food is something which is full of water. Nuts, seeds are soaked in water, they are activated, and a lot of vegetables which have natural water in them. And we have no bread today, we have no rice today. It's basically about hydrating your body. It's like a fasting, but fasting in a good way. You don't eat anything, you eat, but you eat raw food. So basically a lot of salads and vegetables, raw mushrooms stuffed with raw nuts and sun-dried tomatoes. We have moussaka, which is Greek dish version, I don't know where else as geography goes. Moussaka, and it's also, instead of cheese, we use sunflower seeds and cashew nuts soaked. And we have different kind of layers of vegetables underneath. And we have raw hummus, which is made of sprouted chickpea and raw sesame seeds crushed. And we have mustard, avocado dressing, tahini mustard avocado dressing, and beautiful salad, And here, for people who would like something warm, is a soup, which is basically just kale and celeriac and celery, and a bit of broccoli, which is just to warm up yourself. But I would recommend first to eat raw and then go for the cooked, which is the best for digestion. Yeah, so, and the raw soup is here. It's made of different kind of vegetables, a lot of cucumber, which cucumber is very good for hydrating the body, and has courgettes, has some pepper, avocado. What else did we put in there? Sweet potato, spring onions. Yeah, everything is blended. So also enjoy the taste. And the tomatoes are stuffed with sunflower seed and olive dip kind of thing, or stuffing. So
It's an experiment.
raw cuisine is a lot about creating something. You know something and you can play with it. It's like you know ABC and you can make words. Yeah, you can speak. So yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
We will be raw cake. Will be raw cake with slightly steamed apples inside. Coming soon. So leave some space for that. Enjoy the food.
The road that woman shot barrel to it, walked down there, walked all the way up.
Who came up with the idea of having this kind of arrangement?
It was this particular today or the whole cafe?
The project.
Yeah, the whole project.
Yeah, me. So I'm a coordinator on a project called Well London, and so it's all about mental and physical health and well-being, arts and creativity and open space. And in October, we realised we had some money to spend, and being based here in the community centre with such kind of facilities as a cafe slash kitchen slash training space, and knowing Eustace as well and his skills, it was like, why don't we set up a community food waste kitchen but with this healthy kind of element?
So how do you get the money to buy this food?
Some of the money is funded
From Well
from
London.
Well London. We buy stock of good quality grains, nuts, seeds, oils.
Like all the specialist dried goods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of the money for ingredients we cover by donations for food.
So anyone can donate whatever they can.
Yeah, we want
we're
people
not.
to give value, like what they feel is value.
We had a workshop today. It was about raw food.
That was a workshop.
Yeah, but you see, it's a workshop which is not like a workshop, but,
Yeah.
but it's a workshop. It's a practical thing.
Clever.
We say something, people see how it's made because they're making it themselves. We just say, it should be done like this because it's about raw food today.
Fantastic.